Welcome, everyone, to the original conference championship game. There's simply nothing quite like the intensity when an SEC title is on the line. All the legendary players, the epic moments who have made their mark on this occasion. The intensity is simply unmatched. Can't wait for this one. There's a lot more at stake than a championship trophy here today. There's playoff positioning and potentially just getting into the playoff on the line as well. So the stakes have never been higher. As we'll see the number 11 team in the country, the Ole Miss Rebels, taking on the 15th ranked team, the Texas A&M Aggies. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? And now the handoff. He shreds the tackle. Breaking free at the 35. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
I tell you, this running back from Texas A&M is dangerous when he has room to work. Great speed, good job of picking up the first down. And, Chris, you just think about some of the backs that they've had when they've had a chance to put that Texas A&M uniform on. Dante Hall, some people forget, was a Texas A&M running back. Devon Achane, of course, more recently. And Isaiah Spiller, good, tough blend of toughness and speed.
They'll bring him down after just a short pickup. And the Aggies will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. And the wideout goes in motion. Looking to pass here on second down. The ball is picked off. They bring him down after a short return, but the takeaway sets up the offense near midfield.
Well, here it is, opening drive of the game. We're just trying to find that rhythm, run the ball, a couple passes, and this one backfires. Poor decision by the quarterback. That's 100% on him, and this defense now gives their own offense great field position here to get points on the board.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
A tight end drag route is the perfect option for an offense looking to scheme that position open for some yardage. Perfect execution here for a first down.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. From the shotgun, handoff inside.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Snags a quick throw. Finding some room at the 25. Oh, and now he fumbles the ball. The ball carrier lands on it and gains enough for a first down.
Wow, the defense makes a huge play. They were able to poke the ball away from the receiver, but the offense was quicker to get to the ball, so they retained possession.
And the Rebels come to the line with first and goal. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. Here's the handoff on first and goal. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
A pretty good push up front here by this offense line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
It's a second and goal play for the offense. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Nowhere to run. The defense swarms him. He'll lose 5 on the play.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense, almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Great job by the defense so far. It's 3rd and goal from a long way out. From the gun, he looks for an open man. And it's caught. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
That kind of play is almost impossible to defend. When the quarterback is throwing the ball with that kind of accuracy and timing, and the receiver runs a route like this, good luck trying to stop it. So maybe this is a great start for this combination, this quarterback and receiver, for a big day.
We'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Here's a kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. And there's the handoff. And he's pushed out of bounds after a short run. Not enough for a first.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. The back's got it. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what. They have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
The pre-snap motion from the offense. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Receiver makes the grab. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49. The Aggies looking to crank up the tempo a bit. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Inside the 15. That's a big play. Moves the ball down inside the 30. Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. 1st down. Looking to throw the football. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Short return tackle made at the 27. A crucial takeaway.
Chris, that's back-to-back drives now that this offense has thrown interceptions. They've got to be able to regroup on the sideline, adjust their schemes, maybe their personnel groupings and formations, try to find a new way to attack, because right now, this isn't working.
And the powerful Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? He's going for a big play downfield. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin from their 47. They'll try the option play here. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Breaks loose at the 40. Quick juke to get free. Tackle is finally made, but not before it's a huge gain down to the 25. Well, the big fella's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back, just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right, and then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain and a first down.
So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. The quarterback making some changes at the line. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. When he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Now the important point after attempt. And he knocks it right through. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. This one will be fair caught. Offense is back out on the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. Makes a quick grab. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
So one play moves the ball to the 42-yard line. It'll be first down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. And they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Tackle, but first down.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up under the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. Looking for a gap. It's Castellanos. Finds room at the 30. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. He'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
And now the try here for the extra point. The extra point makes the lead 14-7. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. He'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. The Texas A&M offense back on the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. And they hand it off to the back. A change of direction. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Second down, we're going to throw it. Caught quickly. Brought down at the 33, but it's good enough to move the sticks. And the Aggies will hustle to the line here to run the hurry-up. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking to throw it on first down. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Fires it to the wideout. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. He's got some room and some blockers here. Finally able to take him down, but that's a great return after the pick.
This guy obviously did what he needed to do to get himself ready for this game. It's a favorable matchup. He's got a lot of confidence. He's already come up with 2 interceptions in this game alone. Locked in on what he needs to do to be in position and making plays for this defense.
The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. It's a toss play to the right. Couldn't quite get in. Tackled down at the 2-yard line. Excellent run.
That's a football play right there, Chris. This one takes me back a little bit. Toss sweep to the right. Get the ball into your back's hands. Get a lot of people out in front. Control the line of scrimmage. How about the wide receivers? They're doing a nice job blocking downfield. Almost felt like half the offense was out in front of him, giving him a chance to pick up some big yards.
The Rebels looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Ole Miss. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And here's the fair catch by the return man. And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. Not a whole lot of time remaining before halftime to cut into this lead. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground.
The defense coordinator this week all... It's about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. He'll look to throw it here on second down. He's running out of time here. Fires it on the move. It is complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline.
That's a big first down for this offense. It's not been a great day so far, but maybe this play can get them going. And keep this in mind, Chris, because they started the game with the possession, they will not get to start the second half on offense, so they need points right here.
Contact as he threw it. Makes the catch. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. It's a short completion to the big tight end. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. 2nd down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Receiver makes the catch, and the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the 1st down.
Well, that's exactly what you need to do as a receiver in these kind of situations near the end of the half. Get some positive yards, but also stopping the clock is just as important.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. Lets it go quickly. He's got a man down the middle. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Here's the option play. He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, A&M.
Chris, we're still early in this football game. We're in the 2nd quarter. It's a critical touchdown to get their confidence to believe that they can come back and still win this game.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. The extra point is good. Down by a touchdown, 21-14. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Down goes the quarterback. It's a sack. And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Aggies will kick this away to begin the 2nd half. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. Off the play fake on 1st down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Here's a wide open receiver, complete. He stopped him at the 45, but that's good for a 1st down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And now the running back's got it again. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
Well, this guy's got some wiggle, and you can see there he's got some power. He's able to break through one arm tackle, but the secondary comes up to finish him off.
That gain sets up a 3rd down play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Rebels. So the offense flexing here, Kirk, and stretching their lead here in the second half.
Yeah, that touchdown gives you a little bit more breathing room, but now it's up to your own defense to help preserve that lead so you can go back out and build onto it in the second half.
PAT is good. They slammed into the kicker, and penalty markers are down. Now they get set to kick it away. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. First down here for this offense. A pop pass on the jet sweep. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
And the one moves the ball up to the 33.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situations, much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Defense is coming after him. And the sophomore QB with an inaccurate throw to it behind his man.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
They'll kick it away here. Ball rolls dead and the coverage team downs it right there. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. And the single back takes the handoff. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Second down after that previous play. Receiver in motion now. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Smith. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. First down, looking to throw the ball. Grab behind the line, it's Smith. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
It's a shotgun run call. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Here's the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
And the Rebels churn out another first down. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He's moving out of the pocket now. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looking for his back. This time it's complete. And they bring him down, but that's enough for a first down as the clock runs down here in the third quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. And on the carry, he's heading left. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
You're starting to see this defense, I think, wear down now that we're in the fourth quarter. It's been a tough day for them, and the offense is taking advantage of it. A lot of positive plays. Good job of eating as much clock as they can here on this drive in the fourth quarter.
Good job bleeding the clock on this drive so far. They'll come up on a second down. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. He's moving out of the pocket. Grab near the sticks. It's Castellanos. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Oh, that one really hurts for this defense. They get these guys to 3rd down, a chance to maybe get them off the field, and they give up a first down late in the game. The clock will continue to roll.
Pass caught. Can he get in? Brought down, but the catch moves the ball all the way down to the 1.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
And of course, they'll work the clock here, keep it on the ground. He goes nowhere. Back-to-back stops by this defense. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on 3rd down, trying to force a field goal. Can he make it to the marker? Well, the power run is stuck, barely makes his way back to the line of scrimmage on that one. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. And the Rebels will come to the line on 4th down, looking to keep the drive going. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Caught near the goal line. He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Ole Miss. Conference championship on the line. This quarterback told us, this is my time to shine. This is my stage, Kirk, and he is delivering.
Well, anytime you see a performance like this out of a quarterback, it's like the stars are in alignment. The quarterback's doing his job. The play caller is seeing the defense and putting him in a position to have success. And let's not forget the line and the receivers, the job that they're doing as well. It's a dream performance so far by this quarterback.
It's blocked. Only scoop it up. Can they make something happen here? And midfield, past the 40, past the 20. And he takes it the distance for 2 points.
Boy, incredible job here by this defense to create this turnover. It looked like this game was over, but now with this turnover, they got a chance to get back in the game.
So off the blocked PAT, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. We'll call for the fair catch here. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Hey, it's positive yards, right? That's never a bad thing. But let's face it, these guys got a long way to go in a short amount of time to do it. So let's get the ball downfield, and let's get out of bounds to try to preserve that clock.
They've got it, but that completion good enough for first down yardage. And the Aggies will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. Looking to throw again. It's a quick grab. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2. 2nd down here. Time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Makes a quick catch. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground. We've reached the 2-minute warning here. This offense needing to score and then get the football back. Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Catch made on the left side. Eventually they tackle him, but what a spin move to earn him the first down. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete. Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now in this drive. QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Catch made on the right side. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. Offense facing a 3rd down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. They'll try to run for the first down. Looks like Texas A&M will have the first down. The offense knocking on the door here. The 1st and goal. And the pass is complete to the tight end. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies.
Man, I love this. Chris, I don't think they're going to have a chance to come all the way back. But here we are, under 2 minutes to go, and they continue to show some fight. And you know what? Who knows? Maybe you cover an onside kick and you get right back in it.
And now they'll set up for the point after. And the PAT is good. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And the hands team able to recover the football. Rebels offense is back out on the field. On first down, it's play action. He'll try a pass here. Caught for the completion. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
Okay, ready? The Rebels move into the red zone. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Receiver makes the grab, and he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. With sure hands, it's Smith. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
I just continue to be in awe of this offense. Even with the lead, these guys are going to play for 60 minutes. They do not let up. Here they are. Typically, you want to run the football here to work the clock, but these guys stick to the game plan and keep throwing the football.
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Rebels.
You know, coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
Extra point up and good. They build the lead to 18 here in the final quarter. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Steps out of bounds at the 19. That's where they'll start the drive. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. That ball snagged for a completion. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a 1st down. The drive stays alive with that completion for a 1st down. And they stop the clock with a timeout. 9 seconds remaining. The drive stays alive with that 1st down completion. Quarterback drops back. Quick throw to his receiver. Another interception. That's number 4 today. Are you kidding me?
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the 2nd half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
1st down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Here's the snap, looking to throw. And he will be sacked, trying to throw on the final play. The defense with a consolation sack to finish this off. Wow, what a tremendous run these guys have had. And now they can call themselves champions of the SEC. That's one of the most difficult titles to earn in this sport. And now with the playoff looming, we can find out how they fare against the 11 other best teams in the nation. And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.